Aston Martin and Honda's potential partnership in Formula One could bring about significant changes in the sport. With Aston Martin seeking a more independent and competitive edge, the prospect of partnering with Honda to create a bespoke engine could unlock new levels of performance and propel the team to the forefront of the racing world. However, challenges remain, including Fernando Alonso's history with Honda and uncertainty surrounding his future plans. Nevertheless, if the partnership comes to fruition, it has the potential to shake up the status quo in Formula One and usher in a new era of competitiveness and success. Welcome to the electric world of F1 racing. Get ready, racing enthusiasts. Aston Martin might be making a monumental shift by joining forces with Honda for their F1 racing engines in 2026. In this video, we'll dive deep into the intricacies of this potential game changer in the world of Formula One racing. We'll explore the background of Aston Martin's current partnership with Mercedes and Honda's ongoing collaboration with Red Bull. As we unravel the negotiations and the possible split with Mercedes, we'll uncover the reasons and risks behind this groundbreaking move. The 2026 season promises to bring significant changes, and we'll examine how these developments will impact the future of Formula One. So buckle up and join us on this thrilling ride as we investigate the potential partnership between Aston Martin and Honda and how this alliance could revolutionize the racing world. So let's begin by discussing a bit of background on the story. The world of Formula One racing is constantly evolving, and the partnerships between teams and engine suppliers play a crucial role in determining success on the track. Aston Martin's current engine deal with Mercedes has been a key factor in the team's growth, allowing the team to be competitive against some of the biggest names in the sport. Meanwhile, Honda's partnership with Red Bull has been successful in providing the team that will last until 2026 with the power units they need to compete at the highest level. As Red Bull looks to create its own engines through Red Bull powertrains, Honda finds itself in a position of seeking new partnerships. The company has a storied history in Formula One racing, having supplied engines to multiple teams over the years. The news that they have been in exclusive talks with Aston Martin has generated significant buzz in the world of motorsport, with fans and analysts speculating about the potential ramifications of such a partnership. However, if Honda were to partner with Aston Martin, it would mark a significant change for the British team. While the details of any potential agreement are yet to be revealed, it is clear that Honda's engines would bring a different set of strengths and weaknesses compared to Mercedes. The move could be a gamble for Aston Martin, but one that could pay off if they can use Honda's engines to create a competitive edge. At the same time, the potential partnership raises questions about the future of Aston Martin's relationship with Mercedes. Will the British team stick with the proven performance of Mercedes engines, or will they take the risk of switching to Honda? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the world of Formula One is always changing, and partnerships will continue to play a critical role in determining the success on the track. As we dive further into the potential partnership between Aston Martin and Honda could prove to be a game changer in the world of Formula One racing. While Mercedes has been a crucial factor in the British team's recent progress, they have also been a limiting factor. As a customer team, Aston Martin is restricted in their ability to outperform their official counterpart due to the sharing of data that is a common feature of such deals. This sharing of information is necessary to ensure parity between the teams. But it also means that Aston Martin has limited access to the most critical technical and strategic insights that could give them a competitive edge. By partnering with Honda, Aston Martin could potentially overcome these constraints and position themselves to challenge for the World Championship. Honda has a strong history of success in Formula One, having won 6 Constructors' Championships and 5 Drivers' Championships. Moreover, Honda is currently the engine supplier for the Red Bull Racing team, which has been performing exceptionally well in recent seasons. This partnership has been a significant factor in the team's success, and there is no reason to believe that it wouldn't work equally well for Aston Martin. The team's impressive performance in recent seasons only adds fuel to the speculation surrounding this potential partnership. In 2020, the team finished 4th in the Constructors' Championship, with driver Sergio Perez claiming a surprise victory at the Shakira Grand Prix. They followed that up with a 3rd place finish in the 2021 Constructors' Championship, with 4-time world champion Sebastian Vettel joining the team. With the right engine partner, there is no telling what heights Aston Martin could reach. The World Championship is something that owner Lawrence Stroll has openly stated he wants to win, and this potential alliance with Honda might be the means by which he does so. The transaction may or may not go through, but one thing is certain, the world of Formula One racing may be in for an exciting ride in years to come. Now that the partnership between Aston Martin and Honda has the potential to bring significant rewards, it also comes with inherent risks. One of the most significant challenges facing the British team is the introduction of new engine regulations in 2026. Switching to Honda would require a significant investment in research and development to ensure that they can comply with these new rules effectively. Additionally, it would require a complete redesign of the car to accommodate the new engine, adding further complications to an already complex process. Furthermore, Honda's future in Formula One remains uncertain, as the company has not yet committed to participating in the 2026 season, despite being registered with the FIA. The decision will likely depend on finding a suitable partner team. While Aston Martin has demonstrated its potential, a partnership with Honda would require a delicate balancing act, particularly considering the existing corporate links to Mercedes. The two companies share a long-standing partnership, with Mercedes currently providing the engines for Aston Martin. A move to Honda could strain these links and potentially sour relations between the two companies. Ultimately, this high-stakes gamble could either propel Aston Martin to new heights or leave them grappling with unforeseen challenges in the ever-evolving world of Formula One. The success of the partnership would depend on many factors, including the ability to comply with new engine regulations, Honda's commitment to Formula One, and the management of existing corporate links. Only time will tell whether this bold move will pay off for Aston Martin, but one thing is for sure, the world of Formula One racing will be watching closely. As the upcoming 2026 Formula One season promises to be a game changer with significant changes on the horizon. Sauber, the Swiss-based team, is set to leave Ferrari and become the works Audi outfit, while Red Bull and AlphaTauri will part ways with Honda in favour of the new Ford-backed Power Unit (PU). Amidst these developments, Honda is having second thoughts about its planned withdrawal from the sport, making them a potential partner for several teams. The decision to choose a power unit supplier is a crucial one, with long-term implications for any team. With the shift in regulations and the introduction of new engines, the choice of partner team has never been more critical. The decision can mean the difference between securing a competitive edge and struggling to keep up with the competition. Current Mercedes customers, McLaren, Williams and Aston Martin, are all potential partners for Honda, and each team must carefully consider their options. McLaren has a successful history with Honda, while Williams has a history of innovation and success. For Aston Martin, a partnership with Honda could help the team overcome the limitations of being a customer team and position themselves to challenge for the World Championship. The Formula One landscape will no doubt change in the upcoming seasons, and the decisions made by these teams will have a huge impact on how the sport develops in the future. To ensure long-term success, it is crucial to find the right partner and make the correct decisions. It will be an exciting period for Formula One racing over the next years, as prospective collaborations and new rules are expected to transform the sport. It will be an exciting voyage, and the unexpected could be expect. Aston Martin's ambition to become a championship contender in Formula One is evident with their recent rebranding and significant investment in instruction and in personnel. However, the team's progress has been constrained by their engine deal with Mercedes, as they rely on their rival for vital components that can make the difference between winning and losing races. By partnering with Honda, Aston Martin would have the opportunity to design an engine tailored to their specific needs, allowing them to optimize performance and maximize their potential on the track. Furthermore, this partnership could also provide Aston Martin with the financial stability needed to invest in other areas such as aerodynamics and chassis development. With greater control over their engine program and fewer limitations on their resources, the team could expand their capabilities and become more competitive in every aspect of the sport. However, the decision to switch to Honda engines is not without risks. As mentioned earlier, the 2026 season will bring significant changes to engine regulations, which could create unforeseen challenges for the British team. Moreover, the existing corporate links between Mercedes and Aston Martin could create complexities that may be difficult to navigate. Despite these uncertainties, if executed correctly, this strategic move could prove to be a game changer for Aston Martin, potentially setting them on a path towards greatness in the world of Formula One. In addition to the potential benefits for Honda, the partnership with Aston Martin could also open up exciting opportunities for the British team. While their current deal with Mercedes has been critical to their success, a bespoke engine from Honda could provide a significant competitive advantage. This collaboration would allow Aston Martin to tailor their engine to their specific needs, potentially unlocking new levels of performance on the track. Moreover, a new engine partnership with Honda could enable Aston Martin to become more independent in their pursuit of success. By reducing their reliance on Mercedes, the team could create a more level playing field and challenge the dominance of other top contenders. This independence could also give Aston Martin greater control over their own destiny, enabling them to take more calculated risks and make strategic decisions that align with their long-term goals. Additionally, partnering with Honda could offer Aston Martin a significant opportunity for growth and development. Honda's extensive experience and technical expertise could help the British team unlock new insights and knowledge, which could translate into a more competitive team. Aston Martin could also benefit from Honda's advanced manufacturing capabilities, as well as their expertise in hybrid and electric powertrains, positioning them at the forefront of technological innovation in the sport. The partnership with Honda could also provide Aston Martin with a stable foundation for the future. As we have seen in recent years, engine partnerships can be short-lived and uncertain, as we have seen with Honda's current partnership with Red Bull. By joining forces with Honda, Aston Martin can create a long-term partnership that could provide stability and continuity for the team. This could enable them to make long-term investments and decisions that could ultimately pay off in the form of championship titles. Both Honda and Aston Martin have a great chance to succeed in F1 racing with a prospective alliance between the two companies. The potential advantages of this collaboration are enormous, notwithstanding the difficulties that must be solved. This alliance has the potential to completely alter the F1 racing environment for many years to come, whether it's by building a more independent and competitive team or by enabling new levels of performance and innovation. As spectators, we can only watch this story develop while eagerly anticipating how it might affect the sport that we all adore. Despite the potential impact of Fernando Alonso's history with Honda on a potential partnership with Aston Martin cannot be overstated. Alonso's rocky relationship with Honda during his stint at McLaren was marked by poor performance, reliability issues, and public criticism, which ultimately led to his departure from the team. If Alonso were to join Aston Martin in the future, his prior experience with Honda could lead to tension and mistrust with the organisation, creating challenges that could impact the team's overall performance. Furthermore, Alonso's racing career beyond 2025 remains uncertain. At 43 years old, the Spaniard is nearing the end of his illustrious career, and his future plans could have implications for the partnership between Aston Martin and Honda. If Alonso decides to retire from the sport or pursue opportunities outside Formula One, the team will need to find a suitable replacement, someone who can bring the same level of experience, skill, and determination to the team. Finding a suitable replacement for Alonso could be a daunting task for Aston Martin, as top-tier drivers are scarce and highly sought after in Formula One. However, the team could look to their development program or explore the driver market for a potential driver candidate who can fill the void left by Alonso's departure. Regardless of who replaces Alonso, it will be crucial for the new driver to build a strong working relationship with Honda, the engine supplier, and the rest of the team to ensure a successful partnership. Navigating these challenges will require careful planning, open communication, and a commitment to putting the team's goals above individual interests. If Aston Martin and Honda can overcome these obstacles, they have the potential to establish a dominant partnership in the world of Formula One, one that could reshape the sport's landscape for years to come. The potential partnership between Aston Martin and Honda is just one of many developments that could change the landscape in Formula One. The sport is constantly evolving and teams are always seeking ways to gain a competitive edge. The potential shift in engine suppliers could have far-reaching implications, not just for Aston Martin and Honda, but for the sport as a whole. It's not just about the power unit. A successful partnership also requires cooperation, communication, and a shared vision for success. The challenges and opportunities discussed earlier in this article highlight just how complex and multifaceted such a partnership can be. As fans, we can't wait to see what the future holds for these two legendary brands in the world of motorsports. Will they be able to overcome the challenges and obstacles and forge a successful partnership that drives them both towards championship glory? Or will other teams respond with their own moves and changes, reshaping the grid in unexpected ways? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, the 2026 Formula One season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting and transformative in recent memory.